Hello, beautiful. How are you? Look, the sun is shining. You can't even see. See? Sun is shining and looking fabulous. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm having a great day. Absolutely fabulous. Couldn't be better. Amazon guy delivering packages. And so, on the bright side, the weather's getting a lot warmer. I'm praying that the snow is almost going to be melted. Look at it. It's still there. And a lot of it. I've been taking a lot of calls today. I am so happy. We're making progress, we're making movement, making some sets. So all is good. Sometimes you don't know what to chit chat about. But today I want to talk about, what do I want to talk about? I guess, being in the middle, questioning yourself if what you're doing is what you should be doing, right? Especially with where I am currently at. I've made so many changes in my life. Like, I have moments where I start to question, why am I even doing this? Should I even be doing this? Should I go back to what I was doing before, knowing I wasn't happy doing that? Just because sometimes when you're doing something for so long, you don't really see the results that you're looking for, and that's where you kind of tend to question yourself and perhaps consider if you want to continue pursuing what you're pursuing or doing what you're doing. And so being obsessed, I think being obsessed is a pretty healthy thing if it comes to working on your passions to get you towards, whatever goal it is that you're looking to achieve, or where you're looking to go, what you're looking to do. It's all trial and error, right? I think we've talked about this in regards to putting yourself out there and really taking action if what you're currently doing is not where you want to be. Start analyzing what you are doing, what your current skill sets are that you can bring elsewhere, and make that change or make that pivot, and not to be afraid, right? Ooh. A little slippery. See, we still got this snow on the street. Oh, I don't know why I went this way. Oh, actually, it looks like someone did clean the sidewalk. Finally. Okay. I'm not really that, affected by it, the sidewalks being clean or not. It's just funny. I like to make comments about it. But the days are getting longer, which is fabulous. And the snow is melting here in the DMV. And another thing, to my new subscribers, I really want to take a moment to appreciate you for being here and for your patience with me on where my mind wanders and how long it takes me to get to a point, and I guess entering that flow state where it's just Gotcha. Oops. Fell out of my hand. Where it's just kind of free flowing. And this scarf smells divine. So you know I must smell divine. But what I want to share is once you enter that flow state, you really are unstoppable. Because I've experienced it so much when I'm in just such deep thought or deep conversation or deep work. Just think about the state of mind. Like it's like you enter into a trance and you just can begin executing more than you've done probably a month in just a couple of hours, and you don't even know where the time has gone, right? Just like how yesterday I talked about friendships and how my friend and I had that conversation. We lost track of time. That you enter into this flow state, and that was of camaraderie, right? And connection. And so it's just beautiful to really see what you are capable of and what you can really do if you put your mind to it, right? I've actually been thinking about doing a sugar cleanse, as in like cutting out absolutely all processed sugar, which I generally for the most part don't even consume it. Like I don't buy stuff like that, but then I'll have moments where I go AWOL and really go overboard, which has not happened actually in the past like 2-3 months. So I'm pretty proud of myself in that regard. So, but really seeing like the change in my body, and because I'm continuing to learn more about gut health and the women's reproductive system and what we should be consuming, how much we should be consuming, and just really focusing and being as optimal as I possibly can be, I guess. Wow, this sun is really strong. Really keep my eyes open. Oh, that's pretty cool. Got a cyber truck over here. But entering that flow state, oh, you know what? If you're in a position of not knowing what you should do or where you should go or what to pivot in, try to identify where is it that you enter into this flow state and what it is that you do. You go. That's where you should really dive in to what you should be doing. This dude, I don't even know if he knows what he's doing. I think like the first is the Cybertruck guy and then this truck driver. I don't know. But anyway, identify where you fall into those flow states. The rabbit holes you might fall down into, or where you might have specific interests. Look at your feed. What's your feed about? Like your social media, because I'm sure you're scrolling, right? So look at what interests you. Write it all down. Talk to ChatGPT. Use it. Leverage it to your advantage to get to where you're looking to go and how you're looking to do it. Oh wow, I'm kind of cooking. It's getting warm. I thought it was colder. Just so beautiful. Did you go outside today? Go outside, drink some water, stay hydrated. Just had a quick little conversation with my mom. She's doing good. if you're having some issues in regards to diet or specific health issues, you should really take a look at what you are consuming in regards to your diet, because a lot of what you consume is correlated with how you feel and the way your body reacts, right? Of course, there can be many contributing factors, but diet is pretty significant. It's a pretty substantial one in figuring out, I don't know, like for example, if you're getting acne, if you're noticing weight gain, if you notice low energy, right? I mean, I know those are the common ones, but not the only ones. Wow, the sun is pretty strong. No wonder all the snow is melting. Very good. But take it a step at a time, right? You can't do this all of a sudden, out of the, change your entire life in one day. I mean, if that was possible, I don't think you'd be here. Oh. The bus driver has the stop sign out. Does that mean I have to stop walking? Who knows? Let's see. Is the sidewalk clean? Oh, it's not clean over here. I think I'm just trying to complete. Yep, perfect. Oh my goodness. There is a Mini Cooper over here. And it reminds me of one of my old friends, ex-friends, whatever. It reminds me of her car. It was pretty fast, actually. Pretty fast car. Mini Coopers are just so cute. So cute. But you know who else is cute? My girl Petunia. Yeah, that's my car. That is my car. One of my neighbors just invited me for dinner the other day. Well, today, but for next week. Oh, how thoughtful. So sweet. And I'm passing by her house right now. Oh, she's such a sweetheart. I gotta make something. I can't go empty-handed. Gotta figure out what should I make. I'm excited. They're so sweet. They invited me to church one time, even though I don't go to church. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go. She keeps asking me. I was like, whatever, I'll go with her. So I went. It was nice. I listened to the pastor and preaching a sermon, and honestly, it kind of really resonated with what I was going through in that day. And the people that I met were very nice. And I didn't know how much of an influence they had on really trying to recruit people. Like, that's a thing. I didn't. Honestly, I'm just in my own world, really. I'm not that. I wouldn't necessarily say religious, but I do practice. Like, Ramadan's coming up, I'll be fasting. I think that'll be a great time to really do a good cleanse in regards to, that's like fasting. I know some people think it's really crazy because I don't know how familiar my audience is in regards to fasting, but you do fast from sunrise till sunset. So you're not consuming any food or drinks. And I think that's good. I think even Christianity has something in regards to fasting, like, right? What is it, like, on Fridays or don't quote me, honestly. This is not my area of expertise, clearly. But overall, I know it's just good for us to really cleanse our system, reset our metabolism, just the benefits of it in regards to our body and what our bodies go through. You know, a lot of the food that we consume today has never existed in like before the past, like, what, I don't know, 50 years, before 50 years ago. Majority of it did not exist. And so I feel like that's a more important reason to fast, because we're consuming so much, honestly, chemicals we can't even pronounce nowadays. When I look at the boxes, I'm just, honestly, I don't. It's been ever since I've lived on my own, to be honest. I've never really consumed anything that I don't know how to pronounce. But don't get me wrong, I've indulged in a cookie here and there and a cake and stuff. But for the most part, that is something that is really not something that I have in my cupboards or even consider walking through when I'm at the grocery store. Like, I literally go to the produce section, meat section, dairy section. That's pretty much it. I don't go anywhere else. Like, if you don't put yourself in those aisles, then there's no need. You have to do it intentionally, right? I think I talk a lot about intentionality on my channel here, because you're gonna notice the pattern. Because a lot of us tend to just do without thinking, right? And it's just, okay, why is that? Is it because it's become a habit? Is it because that is something we were raised doing, right? So be more intentional about how you want to live your life and what you want to consume and how you want to feel, what you want to look like, right? It's all connected. We are all connected. Hi. I just want to walk with my eyes closed. One thing about me. Another fun fact about me is I have very light eyes, light green eyes. Some will say blue, some will say gray. It really depends on the lighting. But in the winter time, especially, like, look, my eyes are so dilated from staring at the sun. But in the winter time, my eyes are so sensitive because of the sun reflecting. Can you see now? Oh, I can't keep my eyes open. The sun reflecting off the snow, so that makes me even more sensitive to light. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, you know, which is a beautiful thing. I just have a sense of love for everything. I don't know if that's weird. Let me be weird. I don't think it is. A lot of what I feel is that I've normalized for myself, others would think I'm on a different planet, which is fine. It is fine. That's the joy in all of this, right? Is really figuring out what we like, what we don't like, expanding our knowledge. It's so beautiful. But be careful. Be careful of others' thoughts, opinions, suggestions. Like, you don't really need anybody's opinions. You don't need anybody's recommendations or suggestions. I mean, I would even recommend straying away from the advice of people that you would want to switch places with, because you may seem to think that they have it all figured out and that everything's sunshine and rainbows because of seeing a highlight reel. Like, social media is not real. I don't know if you're aware of that, but let me remind you, social media is not real. So don't you dare ever compare yourself to anybody on it. Like, if you're gonna compare your 365 days to someone's 30 seconds, no, that's just, don't do that. Don't do that. Nor is it beneficial to your mental health. In general, just stop scrolling. Stop scrolling and looking at people and looking at their lives. Invest in yourself. Figure out what you want to do and trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Don't go against it. You know what you want. You know what you want to do. Honestly, even if you don't know what to do, you'll figure it out and you'll find a way. But you shouldn't be asking others for their input because they don't know what you've gone through and they don't know what you've experienced and the skill sets that you've gained. Definitely do research in regards to what you should consider when it comes to the skills that you've acquired. But don't necessarily take everybody's advice to heart, because that's one thing that I've been guilty of and done in the past. Wow, all these beautiful birds. See? The whole family, they're all over. Oh, there's a crow. Oh, buddy. Like my this until one. Oh, no, they're all over. Whenever I see one. Anyway, I've been given a lot of advice growing up, and it's, if I wanted it or if I didn't want it, it was still given to me, and it's just like, thanks but no thanks type of thing. Oof. The snow just off the roof. What do I want to say? All the advice that's been given to me, yeah, over the years, they might think it's in your best interest. I mean, you can hear them out, of course, but be cautious. You don't need to take it all into what you're doing as literally, okay? The reason I say that is because, like I said, they don't know what you've done, where you've gone, what you've been through, how it's affected you, and only you know. You know that sense of feeling. You know the impact that it's had on you or what it's made on you. And do your due diligence. Don't be lazy. Look up how you can capitalize on what you're currently doing and what to do, how to do it. Because no one's going to know better than you. No one's going to know better than you. I really should put some chapstick on. My lips are a little chappy. Hopefully one more month. One more month and it'll be all gone.
I like snow.
I'm from upstate New York, so I'm not a fan. I've had enough of it. But this is a lot. I see. Well, good luck. Slowly but surely. Just make conversation with anyone. It's nice. Don't be afraid. Oh, look at that. Stunning. Life's too short. Speak up. What do they say? Speak up or forever hold your peace. That's what they say in America. Honestly, it's February and people still got their Christmas lights up. I don't really mind it. The decorations, it's cute. It's cute with the snow. Well, my beautiful girl, I hope you've gained something from today's video. I always get enlightened when I'm talking to you. I'm talking to myself. And I get enlightened. Immerse yourself. Immerse yourself in your interests, and not in others' lives. I don't know about you, but where I grew up in my community, it was very common to immerse yourself in other people's lives and be overly consumed with gossip. Gossip is toxic. Don't be a part of it. Only reason people gossip is because they don't have enough going for them. So they have all that free time to talk about other people, which I think is very shallow. But then also, on the other hand, I just feel bad for them. Because, hi, I love your vest.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh. He had a big smile. I made a stay. So, on the other hand, I don't think necessarily that they're entirely shallow, but I do think that they just need more love. I think that they lack love within themselves, which causes a ripple effect to speak on behalf of others, to make themselves feel validated and better. But in the hindsight of things, it doesn't. It does not. We are human beings experiencing this human reality together. Why would you spend your living moments in consumption of not working on yourself, but in consumption of someone else's life? Every time when I had guests over as a child and they were all gossiping, and I would have always wanted to say, can we change the topic, or can we speak about something more relevant? But that's that small town chatter. You can't change someone's mind on how they've lived their life for whoever knows how long. That's been the norm. Especially coming from such a small country like Bosnia and Herzegovina. It is literally a tiny country that's been through so much adversity, I'd say. And while we are very nice and kind people, majority of the people are very small-minded And so it only goes to speak on behalf of also who you want to be and how you want to be portrayed in this life, right? But not just for my country, for anywhere, you know? I've been around a lot of Hispanics growing up. I know they love to chat. I mean, we all do, right? It's like we all want to hear everybody doing good, but no one wants to hear them doing better than us, type of thing. That's the type of mentality that I grew up around. And I was not in an agreement with, which is why I left. I ding-dong picked up and left. Even when I went away for school, were my parents against that? I think my dad was like, yo, this girl, we can't control her. She is, you know, doing everything however she wants. Oh my God, what a cute dog. Hi. Oh, he's so cute. And so I think that's when my mom started realizing that I was like distancing myself away when I went away for school, when they were like, you can get the same degree here in oh, I'm gonna cut that out. You can get the same degree here in the city. But I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to stay there. I knew what it was consumed of. I mean, the city that I picked, it wasn't even much better, to be honest, but no one really knew me there. And that's a whole story in and of itself. But when it comes to... Hello. But when it comes to the DMV, it's been difficult on my parents. Primarily my mom, because I had no idea that empty nesters was a thing. Do you know what empty nesters are? I'll put the definition right here, but it's essentially parents that have their kids that move out and then they go through, essentially it's kind of like a period of grief because, you know, in my family it's just my brother, me, and my parents. And so my brother moved out and then I gradually moved out. I'm sure my mom didn't take it lightly and it, you know, took a toll on her. And I didn't really understand in the moment, but now I understand a lot. And just kind of, been disappointed in me because I haven't visited. But also I haven't visited because I really don't feel like driving in like snow. I have done so many times in the past. And I told her I'll come in the springtime. The weather will be nicer. And we can, you know, we can go outside. We can do things, I guess. But I just didn't want to go in the wintertime. And yeah. So there's that spiel. Well, I feel as though I've touched on quite a bit today. I know it's a little all over the place. Welcome to my mind. Oh, the beauty of being in Ahmadina's head. It's strap in. It's a roller coaster ride, let me tell you. We're going all over the globe, all over the universe. It's a ride. It's a great one. You know, like every roller coaster goes up and down. Let me tell you, we sure do. Sometimes it's full throttle, so we gotta stay strapped in. But I think that's all for today. Look at this photo. Wow, this tree is just stunning. Alright, I clicked the white dot. I think it's a photo. I think it takes a photo. We'll see. Oh my gosh, you guys remember those white lines in the sky? They're called contrails. So they are from the airplanes and the jets pollution. You learn something new every day, don't you? Super proud to have the privilege to read and to have books and to acquire all this information. I mean, living in a first world country, you know what I mean? Like, we genuinely don't take the time to acknowledge that there are more third world countries on this planet than we even know of. And the fact that we have everything at our fingertips to like the basic necessities and basic needs, we need to appreciate that a lot more. So let this be your moment to express gratitude. Where we even have delivery at our fingertips instantly. Overnight. Hi. It's very narrow here. So I let him go. And I just yapped to you for 2 more seconds. Everywhere that I have lived, I have constantly walked around, gone outside, absorbed my environment, immersed myself in it. And it's every single place has been absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, remarkable. I don't even know what to say. Honestly, it's just stunning. That's been my word lately, just stunning. Everything is stunning to me. Even you are stunning. Accept it. You're welcome. It is my pleasure to give you a compliment. Oh, snail. Got some dirt in my ankles. But alright, beautiful. I think I'm going to wrap it up here and give you some time to absorb everything that I've shared with you. Even everything that I say, take it with a grain of salt, right? Question what I say. Don't believe everything I say. Like I said, nothing is real. So don't believe everything that everybody says. Especially even when it comes to testimonials and stuff like that. Really do your due diligence, do your research, get immersed in the industry that you want to get into. If anything, I really wish I would have done that in the beginning of my entire sales journey. It would have helped me make better investments. So that's my 2 cents. I'm making a video. Yeah. You want to say hello? What's your name? Armin? Arnold. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Dina. Yeah. Yeah. You live around here? Oh, there. Yeah, me too. I live over there. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you, Arnold. Okay, bye-bye. Met another neighbor. How lovely. But that's, I guess, pretty much everything that I wanted to say that was on my mind today. And how, I don't know, just make sure, like I said, I feel like I don't know if I'm speaking because of my experience in regards to taking a moment and really doing your due diligence, and it's okay. These people do not know how to drive. That wasn't even an intersection, it was just a road. But I guess because I'm on the street, so there's that. What else? I don't know. I think right now I'm just going off on quite a few tangents. That is all for today, my beautiful girl. I gotta head back home, hop on the computer again, start taking more calls and seeing how the night goes. So thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure. I hope you have a beautiful day and take care. Ciao.